We're going to perform a shoulder external rotation sequence with pails and rails and a stretch, followed by liftoffs and swimmers. So what I want you to do is grab a couple of yoga blocks. You might be in any one of 3 or 4 different positions. You need to find your stretch at your end range of motion. So wherever that is, that's where you want to find it. So you're going to be in this kind of field goal position with your shoulder and your elbow at a 90-degree angle and your wrists supported on blocks at a level that suits you, so at your end range. So for me, my end range is with the yoga blocks on the second setting here. So my elbows can hit the ground, I feel a stretch, and I'm not able to lift off of the block. So I am in my end range of motion. Some people may be on the flat setting. Some people may even be on the floor. That is okay. This is just for the stretch and the pails and rails component. We can adjust for the liftoffs and for the cars after we're done with that. So we're gonna find our end range, stretch for 1 minute, perform pails and rails for 30 seconds apiece, and then we'll move and change positions into a liftoff range. 1 minute at your end range, find the stretch that works for you, and we're gonna hang out. Get ready, grab your yoga blocks, and begin your stretch. So we've got 1 minute right here, just hanging out, breathing into the stretch. Remember that your elbows and your shoulders are at 90-degree angles. You can feel a pretty strong stretch through this front side of the shoulder, maybe even into your chest. Breathe in. Breathe out. Try to let yourself relax into this stretch. We want to get the most we can out of a 1 minute stretch. Got 23 seconds left. Just keep breathing. For our pails contraction, you're going to drive your wrists down into the yoga blocks and ramp up pressure. Go ahead and start to press. Press those wrists down, drive up your pressure. 20, 30, 40, 50%. You're working your way towards your best effort, your safest and greatest effort. Drive down, drive down, drive down. You should be shaking just a little bit. You really want to give this a good push. Keep pushing. 3, 2, 1. Now I want you to reverse the movement. Try to lift those wrists up. They're not going to go anywhere. They shouldn't go anywhere, but you're trying. Engage all that stuff on the back side of your shoulder. Really try to pull, 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 pull. Lift, lift, lift. It's challenging. My shoulders want to cramp. Lift, lift, keep lifting. We're almost there. And relax. So now we're going to go into our liftoffs and swimmers. I want you to take your block from whatever position it was on, drop it down to the next setting, or remove the block altogether. We're going to lift off into that external rotation position, and then I will walk you through your swimmer cars. So go ahead and get yourself into position, and we're going to perform liftoffs. So I want you to hold your liftoff for just a quick 2 or 3 count at the top, and then lower down under control. I will count us down, and go. 1, 2, 3, down. 2, 2, 3, down. 3, 2, 3, down. 4, 2, 3, down. 5, 2, 3, down. 6, 2, 3, down. 7, 2, 3, down. 8, 2, 3, down. 9, 2, 3, down. We're almost there. 10, 2, 3, down. 11, 2, 3, down. And 12, 2, 3, down. Now you can kick your yoga blocks off to the side. We're gonna go into swimmers. I want you to lay flat on your stomach. Just follow my instruction. Flat on your stomach with your hands behind your head. So your palms are resting on the back of your head. Your elbows are on the floor, out on either side of your ears. From this position, I want you to keep your elbows on the floor, lift your hands up off of your head. So you're going into external rotation. Then I want you to lift your elbows up off of the floor, squeeze your shoulder blades together. From here, open your elbows up, extend your arms out so that they are straight, like a big Y. From there, rotate your palms up to face the ceiling. So you're now internally rotating the shoulder, and draw a big arc, bringing your hands back down by your sides. Continue the movement and bring your hands so that the backs of your hands are on the small of your back with your elbows bent again. From here, you're going to reverse the movement. So lift your hands up off of the small of your back. Extend your elbows. Turn your palms so they're facing down at the ground again. Excuse me, buddy. Boris just got in my way. So your palms are now facing down at the ground again. Draw that arc all the way back up and around to your big Y. Bend your elbows and set back down. So that's one repetition. We're going to do 5 of those in total. So palms on the back of your head, elbows stay on the ground, hands come up off your head, squeeze your shoulder blades, lift the elbows up, extend your elbows so your arms are out in a big Y, rotate so that your palms are facing up at the ceiling, draw your arms all the way down by your sides, bend your elbows to bring your backs of your hands to the small of your back, and set down. And then reverse that movement. So lift, extend your arms, rotate the palms down to the floor, draw that arc all the way up, big Y, bend the elbows, and then set back down. There's 2. We're going to do 3 more of those. Lift the palms, lift the elbows, extend the arms, rotate, palms up, go all the way down to the small of the back, bend the elbows, and set the backs of your hands on your back. Lift, reverse the movement. Extend, rotate, come all the way back up, bend the elbows again, and then set back down on your head. You got 2 more. So palms come up, elbows come up, extend the arms, big Y, rotate palms up, come all the way back and around, bend the elbows, and set your hands down on the small of your back. Lift, lift, rotate the palms down, big Y, and then your palms come back to your head, set down. We've got 1 more. Lift the palms, lift the elbows, extend the arms out, big Y, rotate palms up, come all the way back by your sides, lift as high as you possibly can, hover over the small of your back, and then set down. And then reverse the movement. Lift off the small of your back. Really, really work for extension. Extend your elbows. Palms face the floor. Back to your big Y. Bend the elbows. Try to stay as high up off your head as you can. And then set down. And that was 5 repetitions. That was our shoulder external rotation sequence with pails and rails, lift-offs, and swimmers.